If you're Washington, if you're Dallas, oh, well, we got a kick return touchdown.
That's the last, so he fumbles it, and now everyone just kind of starts checking down, and they just completely lose the leverage integrity of the return of the kickoff unit, and he gets into the open field, and it's over.
You know the move on Madden. He hits the spin button to the outside.
Oh,
done.
my God. I mean, look at that. I mean, Jeremy Reeves, then Jordan McGee, number 58. He just completely gets out of his lane inside, and you see him reach his hand out there, but that's not going to do it against a guy like this.
And so Kevontae Turpin, perennial Pro Bowl return man, adds a kick return touchdown to his season.
I'll be brief. This ain't finna be a long one. I just wanted to get my thoughts out about that thing that they call a press conference, which absolutely didn't make no sense. I know he's supposed to have. It didn't make no sense. People can sit here and overanalyze that shit all they want. We already know y'all overdosing on hopium, so it's like I don't even have to say that. Like, we know it. Like, they know y'all doped up off hopium so much they start talking in circles. We barely even heard from Shitty Hire. Barely. Shout out to my boy Teflon. Hopium and Shitty Hire and Eba fuck. Anyway, we barely heard from the head coach. We heard more from Will McClay than the goddamn head coach. And I don't care what no one say. They setting Will McClay up for total failure. He done stressed out so bad he started losing weight. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with Wegovy or anything like that. Nah, bro, you stress it out. You can see it in his face. There was nothing to take from it. The only thing I took from it is Jay-Z is a good guy. Dez Bryant, pretty much, he was still doing the shit after Jay-Z said he wouldn't. Some back in the day gibberish from Arkansas football and Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer. You know how fucking Jerry talk. Jerry just he like to hear himself talk. And pretty much everything else, they were talking in circles. Trade back, didn't mention it. Trade up, didn't mention. Like, you could just tell from my opinion, they already know. They already got a plan. They know the plan. I think I know the plan. And it ain't right for me to assume, but it's just, you can tell the way they were talking in circles. And the reason why I believe they doing it is because they know no matter what, it's still going to piss off some fans. Whether they trade back, whether they trade up, it's still going to piss off some fans. And they know it. I mean, they don't give a fuck, but they know it. But I would want to hear more from the head coach than the decrepit old man and his stupid ass son and his funky ass Negro. I wanted to hear from them. The man that's going to be out there with the headphones on, that's going to be calling the plays out there on the field general, the fucking William T. Sherman, the Patton. I want to hear from him. I don't want to hear from motherfuckers in the rear with the gear. They talk too much. They talk too goddamn well. We used to them always running off at the lip. So it was just like, you got to read between the lines with the Joneses. And the only clear thing that they said, besides Jay-Z, Dez fucking missing meetings, the only clear thing that they said, two things. They're not looking for a quarterback. Like, we can go ahead, whether it's Shador, I don't give a fuck if Cam Ward, they're not looking for a quarterback. Like, that's one thing. And honestly, to tell you the truth, actually, it's three things. They trying to bring Gilmore back. I don't know how true that is, but he already in the building. But that don't mean nothing because, like Steven said, people come through and say what's up all the time. If you got a good if you got good relationships with your old job, hell yeah, you're gonna come through, say what's up to to all your old and some of them coworkers are still your friend. That's why I always tell people, let's not forget. Sure, they make a couple of $1 million, but they are still co-workers. This is still a business. So, and Gilly dissed the shit out of the Cowboys last year. So, could he come back? I mean, he's a 30-plus-year-old corner. Yeah, he play okay, but he's only got a little left in the tank. But if he come back, he come back. If he don't, oh well, whatever. And the main clear thing that we heard from every one of them, from Will McClay to Stephen Jones to Jerry Jones to Shitty Hire, the only clear thing they said was, at the end of the day, 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 at the end of the day. And I heard more niggas tapping on that table, and at the end of the day, I heard more of that than anything. And trust me, I've listened to it 3 times now. They're talking in circles. They're talking in circles. I'll tell you this: if you read between the lines with all these they got a plan, whether good or bad. There's a plan in place, and it's gonna piss some people off. I can take that much from that. He still don't want to deal with Micah's agent. He want to deal with Parsons directly. If you not some name that he know like Jay-Z, he ain't talking to you. Steven not talking to you. They're gonna send a representative. That's pretty much it. We went to New York. We started at 11. Went in at 5 a.m. Jay-Z is a wonderful guy. He's got great people around him. And then he made a little snide comment. Oh, he's been prompt since he was on the street corner. Wow, Jerry, is that what we do now? But anyway, I'm doing this one of the I'm not trying to give out everything right now, but you can tell there is a plan in place. There is. So people holding out for Tet, it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you that right now. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. They got a plan in place that's gonna piss people off. You can listen the way he was talking. You can listen at the way they were talking. So getting a wide receiver in the first round won't happen. And I keep telling people, you look at player personnel and college highlights, but you're not really looking and thinking about an ego, the narcissist of NFL player. You can't get. It's rare that you're gonna put 2 first-round fucking wideouts on the same team without there being an ego problem. They're both young. Like it's not gonna happen. Now in the second round, I can see that. I can definitely see it. Like I said, you can get Savion Williams from TCU in the second round. First round is gonna piss people off because it could be something spectacular or it could be Taco Charlton. What I'm saying, it could be great to make you not watch the draft for the rest of the weekend, or it's going to piss you off bad, real bad. It's going to give you Taco Charlton nightmares. Like, honestly, we don't hit like that. Like, Will McClay, he done lost his magic. And you can tell that they know that. That's why they had him talking like if he really runs player personnel. We already know Steven and Jerry run player personnel. He's there to give he's an advisory. That's all he is. He's a well-paid, a man that makes a general manager's salary, but he ain't nothing but an advisor. Will McClay is the equivalent of the kid that get beat up and they make him, go to the store and get the Henny, get a couple of beers and get some backwoods and get your ass back here and roll up. That's Will McClay. That's it. He's that guy. If it was a rock band, he's the roadie. He's the roadie. He's almost a groupie. But he's a roadie. He's a very well-paid roadie. I almost call that nigga Rowdy. I mean, he is like a mascot for them anyway. But the press conference was awful. I don't mean to keep bitching. I don't see. We're still in the horrible part. It's like this free agent. All of this is horrible. The draft is coming up in a few days. They know what they're doing, but also at the same time, I believe, this could be a Mozzie, a Taco. I'm not going to pick on Tyler Guyton yet. The jury's still out. I don't like his production so far, but the jury's still out, man. But this could be a Mozzie or Taco situation. Or what was that kid? Bobby Carpenter. Like, this could be bad. Leave everybody head scratching. Or there ain't no in between. Either this is going to be real bad or great. Everybody know who I want. And I ain't letting no one change my mind till his name is called. And that's Ashton Jeanty out of Boise State. If you can't get Jeanty, trade back. Go get more picks and do all that shit. Because I don't believe in nobody else. Nobody else in the first round. All y'all little mock drafts, save it. Niggas, save it for your mama, nigga. Because I don't believe none of that shit. You can fucking get on with that bullshit. I don't believe none of it. The rest of them dudes, they all right. Like I said yesterday with Teflon, man, it's a whole lot of second and third rounders that's in the first round in this draft. There ain't a lot of legendary niggas. Like, I watched a lot of these dudes play, and I just don't see, Marion Hampton. I don't see nothing special. The two running backs from fucking Ohio State. I don't see nothing special. I mean, people want Tat to be the next Mike Evans, and I've heard some say Randy Moss. Nah, I'm cool. I just think Savion Wood. I don't look at stats. I look at player production. Well, I don't look at that either. I look at if you can do it. And Savion, to me, is better than Tat. I know a lot of people will argue me down about it, this and that. Like, how y'all got Cam Scatterboo, like, right in the top 5 for running backs, but you had this kid going what? In the 4th, 5th? I've seen some people say he won't even get drafted. And he's a monster. This is why I don't do mock drafts and I don't listen to people when it comes to drafts. It's just sad. It's absolutely sad. But I've made it clear from day one. No change up. Videos, or as y'all call them, receipts are right there. I want Ashton Jeanty. Because I see what they're trying to do. And with him talking about, he ain't thinking about a quarterback. Like I said, he's trying to build a triplets. You can't build the triplets, but you're trying to stick with the blueprint of an 88, a quarterback, and a running back. And if you go back to every Super Bowl team, all them titles we've won. Emmett, Dorsett, Pearson, Irv, Aikman, Staubach. Now, I ain't calling these guys none of that, but that's the blueprint. Okay? The blueprint. And there's always been that one standout guy on defense. In those days, it was Randy White. Now it's Micah Fruity-ass podcast Parsons. So, first, finish building the offense. Go get a number 2. Go get a Tony Hill for CeeDee Lamb. Go get an Alvin Harper for CeeDee Lamb. And sorry, children, I know a lot of y'all don't even know who Tony Hill is. You barely know who Alvin Harper is. But you go get the complimentary number 2 because Jalen Tolbert ain't it. He's a cool 3, but he ain't no 2. So I took nothing from the press conference. I just assumed that, yeah, I see what they're trying to do. Does that mean they're gonna do it? Nah. But are we gonna have a 12th pick? Absolutely not. They're trading either back or they're gonna move up. One of the two. Take your pick. Dallas Cowboys will not be there at 12. Stop talking about it. Let it go. If you really want, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You know what I mean? Let it go, nigga. Like, let it go. Let it go. They will not have the 12th pick. Either they finna move down, or they finna move back, or they finna move up. But it ain't gonna be 12. I tell you that right now. They were real antsy about something. It's like they know what they're gonna do and they want to say it, but they can't say it. It's like a bitch can't hold a secret, but she know if she tell the secret, she gonna get her ass kicked. So she don't say shit. Even though it hurts her to keep that secret, that's how they look. Everybody up there had that look on their face like they wanted to blurt out. And if you notice, they kept saying the draft board. Don't make me show my draft board. Oh, don't make me show the draft board. Like, yeah, y'all I see what you're doing, but are you gonna do it the right way? Because with Will McClay, this is a make or break. You fuck up on this one, you're done. You can forget it. You're going to need a job somewhere else, or you better keep some of that double J money. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you got a beautiful home and you set, because you're fired. But the Dallas Cowboys won't have a 12th pick. Either they moving back or they moving up. Like, that's all I took from it. Other than Dez Bryant was always late. And Jay-Z is cool. And I had great coaches when I left Arkansas. I had Jimmy Johnson and Barry Switzer. Oh, overall, I gotta get a press conference a D-. I gotta give it a D-. It says I'm gonna go all out. We're gonna get a press conference a D-. That old man sitting up there on his Joe Biden lost ass. That shit, I guess now sounding like Trump. Stupid. Sounding like Trump, real stupid. JD Vance, aka fucking Stephen Jones over there, sounding what? Stupid. Then we got some DEI over there in Will McClay. And then we got a guy that claims he's a coach. And Marjorie Taylor Green ass shitty hire, aka Marjorie Taylor. I think that's her name. That weirdo broad from Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Green. Like, these niggas look like a T-move version of the goddamn Trump administration, and that's not good. That's bad. So, but we won't be at 12. I tell you that. That's all I got for. That's why I'm not giving them motherfuckers an F. That's why I'm not giving them an NG. That means no grade. But they're giving up that 12th pick. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get some kind of. And listen, I don't want to hear from shit but them. I don't give a fuck what Mel Kiper say. I don't give a fuck what some rumor mill says. I knew y'all was gonna do that. Now it's Cortland Sutton. Now it's Stephon Gilmore. I don't want to hear none of that. That shit don't move me. I don't care what CBS Sports said. I don't care what Blogging the Boys said. I don't give a fuck what Mike Fisher or any of them other motherfuckers say. I don't care, because that shit don't matter. They taking shots in the dark like I'm taking shots in the dark, but I guarantee you my shit hits. They are not gonna be. So all y'all mock drafts, every single one of y'all that got Cowboys picking somebody at 12, you're an idiot. The 12th pick is gone. It's gone. Forget it. It's over. Suck it up, Buttercup. You gonna have to, which direction? I don't know. And I'm not gonna sit up here and assume either. And you gotta remember, mock draft guys, The first 3 letters of assume is ASS. Y'all look like ass. Mock draft 101.5. Y'all niggas done picked everybody from trade up, Travis Hunter, trade down, Tech, trade down, get more draft picks. Best player available, offensive tackle. Y'all don't know what. I'm clear cut on mine. Until Genty get drafted, I won't change. And I'll tell you the truth. If someone not named the Dallas Cowboys pick up Genty, trade out of the first round. I'm out. I know me. If I ran the Cowboys and Genty didn't come to me, I'm out. I'm out. Here, get this to somebody. That's when I'll stack more picks and I'm moving on. Because everything else that's left in here, I can get that shit in the second, the third, and so on and so on. So that's it. I just wanted to get this out, man, because I heard a bunch of gibberish. And the only thing after sitting up here decoding a lot of that gibberish outside of Jay-Z's a good guy, and at the end of the day, they're not going to keep that 12th pick. So I'm intrigued to see what they're about to do with this shit. Because like I said, either you going to do something explosive or you finna bring in another bust. We're going to have to put them in the Tristan Hill category, the Boss Man Fat category, the Taco Charlton, the Mozzie Smith. And I know a couple of them dudes were second rounders, but they all bust. Schoonmaker. You got to put them with them niggas. Like, seriously. And I hope they do right. Please like this video. Before you leave, please like this video. Like I said, I'm not one to do this, but I know this is a damn near everyday thing leading up to the draft and then after the draft. So get used to hearing my voice and maybe a couple of times seeing my face. But yeah, that's it. Shout out to my TCE brothers. You know what I'm saying? We don't do hopium. No hopium over here. No hopium for none of us. For Eastwood, Teflon, Gill, none of us. Doomsday. We don't do hopium. We don't believe in hopium. There ain't no hopium. Got swift feet. Happy birthday to Hater Proof. No hopium. All right? No hopium. My nigga Mr. Cowboys. No hopium. Law Tide one time. No hopium. JWAD. No hopium. Like, we don't, TCE don't do hopium. If you want hopium, there are other people that's got a needle for you and got that shit by the kilo. They done mixed it up with a little baking powder. Man, they done built some rock for you motherfuckers. You can freebase y'all hopium. Man, we don't do that. We might serve them so they can serve y'all. We don't get high on our own supply because we don't do it. We're truth tellers. That's all you're going to get over here. And you want to know the truth? Ain't going to be it. Stop with your mock drafts. It's over. We ain't going to have that 12th pick. That's it. At the end of the day, there won't be no 12th pick for the Dallas Cowboys. Like this video, and y'all have a good day.
All right, so we out here, y'all. We're going to make this very quick. I just want to say, give a big shout out to Simons. Shout out to the OG of the TTC, man.
Big shout out.
We out here just living life, having a good time out here in Brooklyn. Got some New York pizza, man. Shout out to my guy Bones. That pizza was damn good, man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We're going to make this quick, guard. You know, do a quick little shout. EAGLES, Eagles!
Let's go Giants!
Then fuck them Giants.
Fuck you, Philly.
Man, fuck you.
Fuck Philly.
That's why we're going to beat your ass tomorrow.
There is
What?
one thing that we all can agree on.
What's that? Fuck them Cowboys! Let's fucking go.